Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, and if you are new or here for the first time, my name is Sarah. You can find me anywhere on Sarah of Horror, and I'm continuing with my 31 days of horror challenge where I review one movie every day in October, because otherwise I just review movies, TV shows, and other things I find interesting to talk about. But today I will be talking about a kind of new body horror movie, which I have been wanting to talk about for a few weeks now. And that movie is Together. Together from 2025. It's directed by Michael Shanks, starring Dave Franco, Alison Brie, Damon Harriman, and Mia Morrissey. Okay, so we have this couple, Tim and Millie. They are going to move away from their current location, like out into the forest to live in a cabin, and they do. But they are going through some hard times as well. And then, after going like hiking one day in the forest, they encounter an incident, and when they return, nothing is the same. So, when I saw the poster for this, I was immediately intrigued. I got the body horror vibe just right from the poster. And you know me, I love me a good body horror. And yeah, there are some of my favorite movies are body horrors. But of course, the Substance from last year being one of my favorites. But yeah, so I was very excited. My expectations, they were kind of high. So right away watching this at the cinema, I thought that the opening scene was very strong. It was gripping, it was intriguing, it really caught my attention. And then we get to know Tim and Millie, and like right away, I kind of connect with them. I feel a lot, I can relate, and they don't even have to say much, but we can kind of understand what is going on. So yeah, I do like that when a character doesn't have to say much, there doesn't need to be a lot of dialogue for us to understand the emotions, kind of what they're going through. And then when they got to their cabin, I loved the location, but it was ominous at the same time, and kind of because of the opening scene. And yeah, I was just excited to see what was gonna happen. And honestly, both Dave Franco and Alison Brie did such an amazing job in this one. And I mean, obviously they have chemistry together since, they are a couple. And it showed. It showed. So I think casting them for this movie was really good. They were perfect. And all, the effects, they looked really good. But there was one scene which I had just envisioned would show a lot more. Because they had such an opportunity to really show a lot of gore in that particular scene involving like a saw, and they didn't. And I was like, no, this was the perfect opportunity to show that even more. And I don't know why. Maybe the effect didn't work. Maybe they just didn't want it to. But I mean, this is like a body horror movie. Of course, you show over the top things. You show all the nastiness, the blood, the gore. You don't kind of like cut away or just show some blood. So that scene, I was just a little bit disappointed that they didn't go all the way in that scene. Because that was such a golden opportunity to do so. But otherwise, I liked the gore. I liked the final scene. I really liked it. I thought it was done in such a gripping and emotional and just intriguing way. And yeah, it was pure art. It was. And then also, when things start happening, things start going south, and all this, little symptoms are starting to happening, and wow. I mean, wow. All those scenes are so intense, especially the scene at Alison Brie's or Millie's workplace. That was very intense, very good. And then of course we get to meet some side characters. There's not a lot of characters of people to keep track on in this film, but the ones that pop up, they are sure are interesting. They are also well written, and I was like, okay, I want to know what's going on with these people. And when everything is kind of revealed, I think the story really works. I really do. I thought, oh, it was just great. So I love the story. I love the visuals. I love the acting. The locations were great. Cinematography was really good. And just all those intense struggle scenes, very good. Very good. You know, I have to say it again. Dave Franco and Alison Brie, amazing in this film. So if you like body horror movies, then I think you will definitely like this one. But yes, that scene, I just wish that they had went all the way. Just, exaggerate a bit with the gore. Show us, please. But other than that, I was very, very pleased with the film. I can't wait to rewatch it sometime probably next year. Yeah, but this is definitely going on to the list. And I mean the body horror amazing movies list. And also there were some really gripping emotional scenes in this one. One especially near the end. That yeah, I was really feeling it. Just the dialogue, the emotions. I did not think that I would be so touched by it. I didn't think that I would feel a lot of emotions, but I did. But I did. So that is, one of the good signs that a movie is really well done. So, what do I give Together? I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. So an 8 out of 10 to Together, and I of course want to know your rating and your comments about Together. So please let me know in the comments below and comment something for the algorithm, of course. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't. And I will be back with a new movie review tomorrow. See you then. Bye.